Alright guys, so here is the call, let's make sure you're in focus here, that we gave away on the C-Max live other night. It was won by Tom Olfelson. I always pronounce his name wrong, I don't know why. But we started thinking about it. All we had left to do was polish it and cut a ring, and we had to go ahead and do his insert. But then we started thinking, you know, maybe we ought to take it up a notch since it's for C-Max, and let's put this away and let's build him a matching, something that will really stand out with this and really take it over the top. All right, he won this in the live session, but I don't want to just send it to him like that. I don't want to just give him the clear insert. I want to, you know, let's do something over the top. Alright, so here's what we did was we started first by casting some, these are thin, alright, these are going to be urethane strips, alright, they're going to work in conjunction with the actual catalyst, and with the urethane we're going to be using here. We're going to be using Alumilite, okay, I'm a big fan of Alumilite. I mean, it's not that polyester resin garbage that everybody likes to use. So what we did first was we did this strips. I did a pour over a glass sheet, alright, which produced this, just to have like a little light of the blue and all that. I kind of wanted to make like a stained glass was my idea, alright, but then I wanted to three-dimension it. So what I've done is I've taken one of those, I've taken a piece of this, taken one of the strips that we did, alright, I formed it into a teardrop, okay, and then I've actually on the back, I've put in, let me get you, I'll be focusing throughout this entire video, I can already tell you that right now. Alright, I put in a stained glass piece across there, and then I went ahead and cast what looks like a sapphire. Okay, this is going to get trippy too. Oh, there we go, thank goodness I have more than one. I'll hunt that down in a minute. But we're going to have them actually go inside of this, so you'll have the sapphire inside, and then there's also that three-dimensional aspect of having all the cavities in there. Those will get filled with the urethane, and then it'll also come around to the back. You'll see this way the stained glass. When you get it like this, you're going to see the jewel inside. All right. So I thought that'd be trippy. All right. Well, I mean, come on, we got to take this blank over the top. He won the drawing, so we gotta take it one step further. Can't just do it with the clear. So we're gonna get that done. We have to sand all the edges. Anywhere you have a sheen, that sheen has to go bye-bye. So like right here, you can see, you know, hopefully we're getting sheen in there, but there's sheen, reflective, that's that shininess. And then over here there's none. We have to sit here and rub this down. Alright, and get rid of every single speck of that sheen. Alright guys, we pre-warmed our mold up, and we have our piece all done with our jewel in here, and the first thing we're going to do now is to start to place all those matching pieces in there. You'll see this purple one, and here we had the purple, okay, that faded away and started to melt away. So at the very bottom, that was that melting purple. So we've got this purple right here, which is going to represent that, and we're going to get that placed in there. We're going to now place one more purple, and then we have our main piece right here with the jewel. Let me get that turned the other way though. Okay, I'm going to set it back in the warming oven again while we get our mixture done. Okay, now some of you might think, oh my god, this is so freaking boring, I'm watching this guy make this. Well, have a nice day. Yeah, you're going to actually watch me make it. I won't make you watch it dry, you got, you know, a while for it to do that. But so we're going to go ahead, I'm going to pour our liquids. we are going to need 15 grams of each part. Forgot to tear that. Let's tear that. Alright, there we go. 15 grams of each part. There we go. I go through a lot of popsicle sticks. I buy them by the 1,000. Quite literally, 1,000 packs. Alright, now we're going to get this done. Now we got to think of what we had in here. We had the purple, we had the blue, we have that white because of that. Now we need to tie this red in, alright, so that it truly is a matching. Now that red was able to work in and out. You can see it down here in the bottom as well. It was able to work in and out and around everything. So let's use that red as the in and out and around all of it, okay? So we're going to get this all mixed well. It's a small enough amount, under 100 grams, that it's not necessary that I vacuum it. I don't have to. And since it's normally I would do it anyways, but it's very, very difficult for you guys to, watch something being vacuumed and enjoy it, so we won't bother with that. But we'll show you what we're doing here now. So we've got that matching red, as you can see there, okay? That matching red. And it's going to be a translucent red, so it'll move all through and surround everything and make it super, super, super cool. Alright, so that's in. Let's get the blank back out of the warmer. And let's get this poured. A nice and slow pour so that we get it to creep into every crevice. If you go too fast, you'll trap air bubbles. And then we're going to pressurize this at 70 psi so that we can make sure we don't have a single air bubble in sight. And then when it comes out, we'll go ahead and turn it so he can watch the call and the insert being finished. And we're just starting to slowly creep up. You're starting to see it come to the top now. Just coming to that top. There we go. We're going to get this in the caster. We're going to use the big caster. Since it goes down, it goes all the way to 70 psi. There you have it, Mr. Tom. In 2.5 hours, you'll be coming out of here. 2.5 hours. And you'll be looking just like that. This is actually one we cast for the top of our actual casters. Okay, Tom, we've got you out of the you're out of the caster. Everything's looking good. Looks real good. Let's see what we got here. There we go. You're looking good so far. We're going to pop it out. See how we're looking here. Alright. So far everything looks good. Now we're going to have to take you over and turn you. Alright. Get everything cleaned up. We're going to pop in here just a little tiny bit so we can get those to those different colors to breach. That'll be cool. Alright, so far we're looking good. We've got to bore it still. Get this edge turned. We're going to go ahead and breach here so we can go ahead and have this white. I want that white to shine through there. And then we'll get it all polished up. And you'll have, let's see what it looks like all together. Yeah, she has to get tightened up here first because it's still too big, but yeah, that color looks good. And then having that white in there, that's pretty badass looking. Okay, this was the original. We had the clear insert, which was, I liked it. I thought it was pretty badass. The guy ended up buying 8 of them. So it's it was pretty badass, pretty cool. Let me see if we can get this to focus just a hair better. Is that better? So you can see it melts. You have your normal color starting here, and then little by little, as the evening rolls on, it starts to melt. And it all melts down into a pool down below. Pink Floyd concert in a call blank. So then, what ended up happening was, I put it up as a giveaway on the CMAX live feed with, we had Stalker Steve, there was, that guy's got a messed up channel name. I heard the story, but man, he's got a messed up channel name. Right now, he's temporarily going as Janice Gay. So you got him, you got Crazy Scotsman, there was a few other people in there. I popped in. They were trying to reach 2 times CMAX's original goal, so it was like $14,000. And they hit it that night. People were shaving heads, and Wheelchair Warrior was there, and he ended up doing an eyebrow tick there and an eyebrow tick here, kind of an ode to Vanilla Ice. But I put this in. Tom Olfelson won it. I'm always going to mispronounce your name. One of these days I'll hear it pronounced and I'll have it perfect from then, but sorry Tom, I'm butchering your last name. But this was the original, and then I thought, well, you know what? I want to change this. I want to do something different. So, as you saw, earlier, we actually redid the whole thing, and now we have this with that matching eye in there, and that eye has like a jewel, a purple jewel in it, and then there are purple jewels that are like melting right here. You see how they're like literally right in front of your eyes? They'll be there and they'll kind of like almost melt away into nothing. Kind of cool. I thought, oh, yeah. Let's give them a badass insert too, okay? So right now we've got it polished, we've got it bored, we've got it cut, we've done all the work we have to do on here. Now we got to finish the polish on this, which I won't make you watch me do. But we're going to get your insert done, and I want you to hear this today before this video is over. So we are going to make him an insert. I'm going to assume you want a double reed, since that's the easiest one for a someone who doesn't do a lot of hunting, or if you don't call a lot, you probably haven't got a ton of experience. So I'm dog-earing these right now. Let's check that. There we go. Let's get that marked. Where's my pen at, so I can mark your insert direction. These are dimplers. Let's just. Putting a dimple in there for your second one. So we've got your first one we cut, we have your second one, and let's make sure we get those turned the right way. So I'm going like this to find out what direction needs to face up, so that direction there is going to face up. So I'm going to put a little squiggle for you here in case you ever get it taken apart or something like that. You can quick little email and go, hey, how the heck do I put? We'll get you hooked back up again. We're going to find out on this one what our direction is. That way. So wherever we want the bend to face up off the tone board. Alright, let's see how we sound. Let's see how far much tuning we gotta do. A little bit of tuning there, a little on the raspy. A little bit of tuning. Let's get her tuned up just a hair more. Tom, you're probably the only person watching right now. Everybody else is probably went, okay, it's like watching paint dry over here. Okay, let's see here. Just a hair off. Shaving a hair off. So I'm using a popsicle stick to slide that down inside there. Make sure whatever you use, it fits between there and doesn't end up snapping off that back edge there. I'm not very good at calling. But I know that sound I want to hear, that raspy, that. I like that. Now, somebody else who would get it may tune it a little different, okay? They tune these things by changing they'll snip off a little bit here, make it a little shorter, make this piece a little shorter. This is a double reed. I think you're going to like it. I like it. Got a nice raspy. It's got a real light on the top side and a little more how you doing on the bottom side. So, all right, there you go. Let's get you, at least let you see a ring here on it. Like that crazy girl says, it ain't nothing if you ain't put a ring on it, right? So it's not all polished. The ring isn't all polished yet, but I wanted you to be able to get a look at. Let's get these two lined up here. There you go. That'll be, once it's all final polished, I'll have this all nice and shiny for you. There you go, Tom. You even have your very own custom insert with all the little jewels and then the ones that are melting in the back to match what's happening here. Hopefully you enjoy the hell out of it. We'll give it another polish, put it on the wheels, and make sure everything's gleaming when you get it, alright? But this will be pretty much the final of it, other than polish. Hopefully you enjoy the heck out of it. Till next time. See ya!